all right, and tell our people to turn back, you know, to wake up the elect, Salaki. You know what I'm saying? To tell our people the judgment that the Heavenly Father is getting ready to take bring on the world and on this place, America, man. All right. But the lesson we're gonna get into today is that basically, man, you got Esau getting ready to well, he's doing it right now. They're creating the image of this beast, man. You know, and we see from the laws that he's passing, man. You know, you just had an article a couple of days ago come out with Biden talking about you know, lawmakers down there in Florida condemning them for not allowing children to go through the process of changing their gender medically, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking those medications, you know, those different hormones and such, man. You know, he said it was sinful. What does the scripture say, man? The scripture say, woe to you that call evil good and good evil, man. Yep. You see? This Esau is pushing forth, man, and we see that he's pushing forth and trying to do away with the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. As the scripture say in Job 9:24, he covered the faces of the judges, man. Right. You see? So he's trying to do away with righteous judgment, man, and bring forth his own philosophies and ideas, man, on what he deems as right and what's good, when really it's wickedness, man. You see? But we're gonna get into it real quick. We're gonna grab this Revelations, man.
Revelation 13 and 14 it say, and deceiveth.
Jump up. Yeah, jump up.
This is verse 12. It says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
Jump up one more. Jump up to like a horn. Yeah, 2 horns like a lamb.
It says,
like 11.
yeah, Mario started 9. It's verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Hey, any man who have an ear, let him hear. And we know everybody got ears. Okay, this is talking about spiritual ears, man. You know, because everybody don't have spiritual eyes and ears to understand these scriptures and understand the judgment that the Lord is going to, you know, bring forth on the Edomites, man. You know. Keep going, bro.
He that killeth with the sword.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. All right. And who put you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans into captivity, man? Well, Esau, Edom. The rest of the nation had their hand in it as well, man. You see? So all the nations that are not of the nation of Israel are going into captivity, man. Thus saith the scriptures, man. Okay? It tells you in the book of Jeremiah, all that devoured thee shall be devoured, and all that took thee captives, well, he give for captives, roughly paraphrasing, man. You see? You going, bro? See? Yahushua told Peter the same thing, man. You know, put up your sword until you sleep, because he that take up the sword shall die by it, man. You see, so this blessing that the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, gave unto Esau, Edom, man, was really a curse, man. You see? The Most High got Esau in the trick bag, man. You know, and Esau has been ruling by and that's how you can tell who the Edomites are in these end times, man. Because according to prophecy, the Edomites will be ruling in the end times, man. Yep. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, man. Okay. Various other scriptures, man. What is that? Psalm 37. O daughter of Edom, who ought to be, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Okay. And right before that, it says, what? Remember the children of Edom, man. Linking Edom unto Babylon, man. Okay. And also, it's another one that talks about Edom shall be a desolation, and Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. Roughly paraphrasing, man. And we know that we in the spiritual Egypt, man. Okay. Those are 2 scriptures that you can use to tie Esau, the so-called white man, into ruling in these end times, man. You know?
Jeremiah 49, Jeremiah 50, I believe 51 as well. You know what I'm saying? So he said it's at the plagues.
Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yeah, that's what we waiting for. That's our patience, man. That's what we suffering right now, man. That's why we holding ourselves back from being carnal. Because we want this. You see? We know that if we take matters in our own hands, we can't win. But if we have patience and wait on the Lord, like the scriptures say, wait till I rise up unto the prey. If we have patience and wait on the Lord, then we're gonna really get our lick back, man. In righteousness, man. You see? And then it ain't nothing this devil gonna be able to do. Okay? Keep going, bro. Oh, and you can link that Esau, Edom, okay, into this Revelation 13 in the book of Daniel, man. When you read up in Revelation 13, man, it talks about that beast being a leopard, man. Okay? When you read in the book of Daniel, man, it tells you that the leopard was the Greeks, man. Okay? Who prized themselves on being Greeks? Well, the so-called white man. Okay? Keep going, bro.
Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, And he had 2 horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon.
Yeah, and this is the other beast that came up out of the earth, man. The revival of the Roman Empire, man. Okay? And it says he had 2 horns like a lamb, which he's coming all humble, like he's for you. That's why you have the now you have the what? Yeah, the Democrats and the Republicans. Back then you had the plebeians and the patricians, man. Okay? Those different parties that were set up to give you people a false sense of you have a choice, man. Okay, to give you that sense that you had a choice, when really you don't have a goddamn choice, man. Okay? Everybody knows that these elections are rigged, okay? That these different presidents, you ain't voting them in. They're already decided before they even come up to the terms, man.
Right.
You see? Keep going, bro.
If I could say, that show Key and Peele, you know, which we know, like they told us that in school, but they made a joke about it, talking about those electoral votes and those tutorial votes. The mass of the people, that's just like a suggestion. They just want to basically weigh the odds on who you want to be in office. So they basically, you just telling them what you want, but it's up to these elites to determine who's gonna be there.
That's like you got your little brother, you playing a game, he said you playing a game, he want to play it, and you give him the controller that's not plugged up. You know what I'm saying? To give him that the mindset, oh, I'm playing too, but really he ain't playing.
Right.
You know? That's basically what Esau is doing with the masses of the people, man. So giving that false sense of, oh, you have a choice.
Right.
You have rights when you ain't got no damn rights, man. It's clear to see that Esau is taking it, he's doing away with the Constitution as we speak, man. Right. That's why you got various brothers' videos getting taken down, and it's only our videos, man.
Right.
Here it is. You have these other dudes, man, who's bringing out because the scriptures say that Esau's tongue is on fall upon himself. Yeah. These other Edomites who's calling their own nation now, but they videos they niggas be going in, bro, and their videos are up. But he taking ours down. Why? Because we linking it to the scriptures, man.
Right.
You see, we calling this nigga out like the scriptures say, man. The Lord said he gonna make Esau bare, man. He shall not be able to hide himself, and he set his prophets up to make this nigga to make this nigga bare, man.
Hey.
You see, to expose Esau, man, to expose the devil, man, and Satan. Okay?
Esau taking the videos down because he know that coming out the scriptures gonna bring hope to Israel.
Yeah.
He don't want no kind of hope. That's why he killed like Malcolm X, all them, because they were bringing hope.
Right.
He don't want that, man.
Yep.
Because you bring a hope to Jake, that's it.
They know when we're down, they're up. You know, whenever the nation of Israel, whenever the nation of Israel starts to come up, to get that hope, then they know they're about to go down, man. And that sets fear in them, man. Like it says in Revelations, the 11th chapter, man. They still standing on our feet. We've been given that breath. Now that fear is upon them, man, because they know what that means, what that stands for.
Yeah, that's in the scriptures. What is that? Judith, the 6th chapter. When that I think he was a Moabite or Ammonite. Well, he was
fifth chapter. Yeah.
5th chapter. Okay, yeah. So pretty much, he had I think his servant or something come up to him, telling him like, look, these people, they God be with them, but if you do something to make them go off,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, then we can overtake them. You know what I'm saying? And that's Esau, the elites of the Edomites already know. They've been knowing that, So they do everything that they can. They implement everything that they can in this world to make us go off. What was that one thing that that chemtrails got yeast in it? So it's pretty much impossible to keep the Sabbath. You breathing, it's breathing it in. You know what I mean? So Esau does everything in his power to make us go off. Yep. But that's why we talk about the mercy of the mercies of the Lord and Yahushai, But you got it.
That's right, bro. That's right. I got that in Jude.
In Jude,
Oh, yeah.
In Jude, you got it. I pulled it. Okay.
All right, this Jude chapter 5, Jude chapter 5 and verse 18. Slaki, my bad, verse 20. It says, "Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against his people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin."
Yeah, man, it goes into the curses. Deuteronomy 28. If thou shalt not follow after the ways of the Lord, then these curses shall fall upon thee. That's a part of it. Hey, your enemy, your enemy come up to you and he'll make you flee 7 ways.
Yep.
It says, if there be any error against his people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Yeah, man. So if the Most High was with us and we good, you know, we're not going off, you know what I'm saying? Then the Most High is gonna fight for us, and they understood that. You know, so he said, like, look, that's just, you know, Lord, if their God is with them, you know, the best thing to do is just keep on walking.
Yep, you go lose.
Yeah, straight up.
Don't even look that way, you know.
Yep. Hey, now then, like the scripture say, now all these heathen nations, like it says in Psalms 83, they confederate. Okay, they all came together, man. Or they in agreement. Okay, to try to cut us off. And like the Kahan said, man, Esau does these things. He puts pork in every goddamn thing, man. You know. Then he'll call it by another name. You know. You know what I'm saying? And knowing Jake ain't gonna take the time to look it up.
Too goddamn
you know?
much, man.
So really a 30-minute grocery store run turns out to be over really about an hour, man. Because we got to go through. You know what I'm saying? And damn, let me check, make sure it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No damn pork in it, man. You know. He does pork in your damn toothbrush bristles and a fucking toothpaste. You know. All this, man, you know, but it was for a design. Why? To keep us going off, to keep us disconnected from our power, man. And this real cutoff is what Esau's trying to bring forth is that MOTB, man, that RFID, it's like, yeah, the MOTB, man, that Karaka, that implant, man, okay, which the brother is in the same chapter that the brother is reading in Revelation 13, man. All right.
Revelation 13 and 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him.
Yeah, the first beast, the ancient Roman Empire, man. That's why when you look at America is basically Rome all over again, man. Okay, the malls, the coliseums, okay, heated floors, gymnasiums, man, fucking gyms where people go work out. That's the Greco-Roman Empire, man.
Yep.
You see? This is all the like we was talking about the what is that? The damn the Confederates and not Confederates, but
Democrats.
The Democrats and the Republicans. All that, this all over again, man.
Yep.
You see, he's exercising that same authority as that first beast, man. Okay, because you gotta. Go ahead, bro. Y'all gotta remember the nations used to be what they call like a monarch, where a king's son would take. There would be a line where a king's son would, they would continue to rule, man. Now that's why the scripture's saying, Daniel, this was diverse from all those other kingdoms, man. You see why? Because now it's voted in, man. When you read in the book of Maccabees, it talks about that, man. It talks about them, basically their government, man. Okay, I forgot that what they call it.
Senate.
Yeah, the Senate, man.
Senate,
Exactly, the Senate, man. You see? You said you want to say something?
No, that thing you said about Daniel, about the fourth beast being diverse, that's what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because the manner of rulership that the Roman Empire set up, that's why the scriptures talk about it being diverse. So you pretty much said everything, that I was gonna say. But yeah, that's another way you can link the Roman Empire,
Roman Empire.
America likened to the same way as the Roman Empire.
Man, even the Constitution was fashioned after the Roman Constitution, man.
Yeah.
You see, bro, all this is Rome 2.0 from the building structures, man.
Right.
Everything, bro. It's clear to see, man. But like the brother read earlier, hey, him who have ears to hear and eyes to see, basically, man. He did read verse 9 again and jump
Have
back
that
down.
understanding.
This is verse 9, Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You see, if any man have an ear, like the elder said, you was gonna say something else about the understanding?
That's what it hear means, to understand, to perceive.
Yep. You see, like the elder said, hearing means basically to, like he said, to understand and perceive, man. To have the understanding of, to see that what these scriptures, what we saying is exactly what these scriptures are talking about, man.
Right.
And if I can add too, just to add to the things that prove that this place is Rome. They signed something known as the Treaty of Rome. You know what I'm saying? Also, when you in their school curriculum, you have to learn Roman numerals. That's why, like when you watch the Super Bowl, it's in Roman numerals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like the Kahan said, what is it? The building.
Structure.
Yeah.
Infrastructure.
Yep.
That's the word I was looking for. That architecture, the architecture it's based after Rome. You look up in Washington, D.C., that's all you see. Hell, these buildings right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Roman architecture, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is Rome 2.0 all over again. And the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, that which was then is now, man. You know what I'm saying? There is no new thing under the sun. It's that which, in the 1st chapter, the thing that hath been is that which shall, yeah, you grab it real quick. I don't want to jack it up. You know? And that which is done shall be done. Is that which shall be done, man. And there's no new man under the sun. As a matter of fact, you get that and I'm going to get the...
I'm going to read the NLT for you. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9 in the NLT. It says, history merely repeats itself. It has been done, it has all been done before. Nothing under the sun is truly new.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
I was gonna say, if you look up pictures on Google of Mount Seir, it looks like the entrance of a courthouse, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, that's the same thing.
That's linking them up.
Yes.
The clefts, the man that dwells in the clefts of the rocks, that's Esau, man.
That's right.
Like the manner and the way he thinks, his spirit, it's all back here, man. You know, the way he wants things. You know what I'm saying? Like he putting up buildings 50, 60 stories high. You know, something inside of him is like, man, you know, I'm gonna have my penthouse up here. You know, I'm gonna be over all these. You know what I'm saying? That's how he is.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, fast food. Fast food goes back to ancient Rome, man. You see, hey, bro, we can go on and on, man. You know?
Yeah, Rome at first was called Edom Rome.
Yep.
You know, they tried to put their disguise, so they took off Edom. Just call it Rome.
And if I'm not mistaken, Washington, D.C., wasn't it Rome?
Rome.
Yeah, it was named Rome. Yeah, so, hey, man, no new thing under the sun. And I want you to read that. Can you read it in the KJV? I wanted to make, you know.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9 in the KJV. It says, the thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
So these people are back. This is Ecclesiastes 6 and 10. That which hath been, which is what the Kahan just read, is named already, and it is known that it is man. So it's talking about men. A man that hath been, he's going to be again, and whatever he did, he's going to do it again. That's what that's saying when you link the scriptures together. You know, here a little bit, there a little bit, like it says in Isaiah 28 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little, there a little. And that's how the puzzle gets put together. And the scriptures also say that how the things of Esau sought out, man. You know, by way of this knowledge, man. You know, the Holy Spirit. You know, so these men that you look at, and it's just nothing lowly, you know, ain't about nothing. Hey, these men have the knowledge, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's how Esau is being bought out in these times, and who he is. You know, that elephant in the room being pointed out in these times, man. You know,
that's why Christian ain't gonna be able to break that down in Revelation. You know, that you know he must be loose for a little time. Who was that talking about? For a little season? Like, who was that talking about? Like, you talking about like the Lord put Satan in the jail? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No. You know what I mean? Like, it's talking about a man.
Yeah, right.
That's why it says there in Isaiah 14. Is this the man that made the world to tremble?
Right.
You know? Like this guy right here? Like people are gonna really look at this dude and be like, damn, like we really thought this guy was something, but it was just what was that Wizard of Oz scene?
Yeah, that little nigga
behind the curtain.
Yeah, that was
right.
That's Esau, man.
That's right. That's right, bro.
yeah, companies that are working after the workings are safe.
Yeah.
Back in Revelation 13, verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
There you go. That's what we're talking about. You know, he made them to worship the first beast, which was the Roman Empire. You know what I'm saying? And it said, read that first verse again, so I can.
It says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him.
Yeah, he exercised the first power, the power of the first beast before him. Man, everything that Esau is doing here in America is the same thing that he was doing back in the Roman Empire.
Right.
You know, when it comes to the laws, statutes, you know what I'm saying, the way that the regions would be ruled, the governors, you know what I'm saying, mayors, whatever, and then as well as dealing with the other nations, man. The way America has the embassies and then going in and declaring democracy and freedom, the Roman Empire was doing the same thing, man. You had, you know, back then, hey, right now, what Esau call them? Insurgents. Well,
Yep.
hey, the Roman Empire called them barbarians back then. Same thing, man.
Yep.
But hey, them barbarians, you know, you think of the word barbarian, the name barbarian, you think, oh, these people don't, you know, they're not civilized. Nah, these motherfuckers had weapons that rivaled the Roman Empire.
Yep.
You know, to where eventually they were taken out by these barbarians.
Yep.
And like this brother going into, man, history repeats itself. So them same barbarians is going to do the same thing to this place.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Reincarnation, man. Everything is reincarnated, man. The scriptures, reincarnation is all throughout the scriptures, man. You know, seasons are reincarnated. You just look at the earth. Seasons are reincarnated, man.
Right.
Kingdoms are reincarnated. Revelation 11, man. Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt, man. Okay, that's
right.
reincarnated, man.
It
okay?
snowed in Rome. It snowed here. Shit.
Yep.
Right.
You know.
Yep. They had winters back then too.
Yeah, including like Don said, man. You see,
Right.
Man, of reincarnated. You know, just quick. You know,
That's why I wanted to bring that out. You know, these people are not new, man. You know,
Scriptures talk about the noise of the whips.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Yep.
Hey, and that's the modern day motherfucking car with the pipes on it, man.
yeah.
But you gonna say something?
No.
Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven, and the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah. During the time of what was the first moment when NATO kid was Kosovo and
Kosovo War.
Yep. That was the first time NATO, bombed somebody, man. You see, that was the first. Hey, even you can use Hiroshima, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring out because this brother was going into that a second ago.
You see?
It's just the man. You know what I'm saying?
That was miracles, man. He was the first thing that was the first time that shit like that was seen on the planet Earth, man. So everybody see, oh man, shit, man. This nigga must be God.
And that's at that fear. I was gonna say, that's at that fear in the planet. Yeah.
So you saw be saying it in the movies too, man. When it comes to these war movies, what was that one with Tom Cruise? He didn't look like Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise was playing like a fat.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, was it that one?
Oh yeah. Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
Tom Cruise is talking on the phone. He's like, man, let me see the phone. And, and then he started like going off on it. It's like, I will rain fire. You know what I'm saying? But he was talking about the missiles, man. You know, that's that fire falling from heaven, man.
That's right.
You know, so Esau has the power to do that. You know what I'm saying? Which seems like a miracle. You know, but it's just something that he created. You know, it's nothing like like the Lord. The Lord could do miracles, but that's why people likened it unto a miracle, because it seemed like, damn, this dude, like you see that missiles coming down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and then it hits the earth and it fire. You got napalms.
It had never been seen. You know, that's why they saw it as a miracle. They had never seen it, you know what I'm saying? So, and they're like, wow, what the hell is this, you know?
Right.
What's that one? What's that one thing that Russia used recently? White phosphorus. It's
It's like lights or something, like
it's
like embers coming down.
like embers coming, like it
That
looks
shit
like
was
little
crazy.
like white flames coming down from the and it's not falling fast. It's just like this, like slowly
They
falling.
can burn through, like, if I'm not mistaken, like some hard type of metal. It can burn through.
It'll burn through a house. It'll catch a whole house on fire.
Hey, the scriptures talk about too, like what is that? Isaiah 14. Is this the man that did shake kingdoms? You know. Hey, via what, man? And turn and basically making a desolation, but through these missiles, man. These different military weapons, man. You see?
Revelations 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Yeah, and deceive them, man. Okay, by those miracles. Real quick, somebody get that Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, bro. It talks about those lying wonders, man. And get that definition of lying. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, because that's what we're getting ready to see, man. Esau is getting ready to. He's getting ready to deceive the masses, man. Okay, He's talking about the mothership. It's a mothership. You know, and they sending out probes. You know,
Right.
Because Esau, why? Because he knows that Yahushua is getting ready to come back, man.
That's right.
Okay, Esau. Hey, these top elite banking families know the prophecies, man.
Yeah, they
That's
know.
why they're doing everything to fight against it. You see, and including putting out this false representation of the chariots, man. Saying that they're little green man, they're grays,
Right.
they're the Anunnaki,
Right.
they're fallen angels.
Right.
No, man. Why? Because he's getting ready to have you people, especially you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, he's about to have you fight against your own God, man.
Right.
You see?
What's
You
that?
got that? Oh, no, go ahead, bro.
Oh, I was just gonna say, what's that movie? It's about aliens, but it's called the seventh trumpet or seventh sound or something like that. But the main character is that girl from Kick-Ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There was a
Eight,
movie.
Yeah.
There was a movie about aliens invading Earth.
That took over the military.
It took over the military. So the military has set up like helmets that you had to wear, so you could see who was an alien and who was not. You know what I'm saying? So they said don't ever take off your helmet because the air or whatever it might contaminate you. So now every time you look at any human, it looks like they say, oh, that's an alien. But then, truth be told, you take off that helmet and then, what I'm saying, it's like if I'm looking at you and you take off your helmet, like, you're not alien. So the military was using them helmets to pretty much trick people into thinking that the aliens were everywhere, but it was just all a lie.
Right.
This is Psalm 73 and 28. It say, as a dream when one awaketh, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Hey, and like I said, now we're awakened and we're despising their image. We despise the beast. Like you saying with them helmets, they can see who was an alien, who was not. That's why the son of perdition is revealed, and we actually can see him through the lenses of the Lord.
Yep. You got that Thessalonians?
Yeah, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Start at verse 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Now, what is Paul talking about when he said that, man? The mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Well, the Edomites were already in rulership, man. The ancient Roman Empire, man. Okay, this is going into that man of sin that is talking about when you read more, when you read up in the chapter, man. Who says he's gonna? These are characteristics. Saying he's gonna oppose and exalt himself over everything that is called God, man. Now, who, by process of elimination, who is doing that on the planet Earth, man? Okay, who's the top nation that's in that mind state, man?
Right.
Esau, the so-called white man, the biblical Edomites, man. Okay. We got some more.
If I can add, when you Google, this nigga has put himself as the face of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
If you Google anything in the Bible, it's gonna come up a so-called self-proclaimed white man, a so-called white man. You Google the Most High God himself, and you're gonna see a so-called white man when the Bible describes these people, these entities and people as so-called blacks.
Right.
Dark skin, you know what I'm saying? Woolly hair, So he changed, he did, like the scriptures say in Job, he covered the faces of the judges, man. You know what I'm saying? By changing those images. I think when you read in the second Maccabees or the first Maccabees?
I think the first
The
Maccabees,
third chapter, 48. Yeah, it says that they went into the book of the law, which is the Bible, and they sought to paint the likeness of their images, man. You know what I'm saying? The heathen.
Right.
So they're false images. And that's why, they have such like what Russian icons.
Yeah.
Russian icons are iconoclasm. You can go into all these things and you'll see the actual true images, man.
Right.
Hey, and people will say, well, why it doesn't matter. Well, if it didn't matter, then why did the Lord put it in the scriptures, man?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Why did they change it?
Why did they change it? Exactly, man. If the way the Lord, the color of the Lord didn't matter, then why is it in the scriptures, man?
Exactly.
And they know
Obviously-
my bad.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, man, and damn well deep down it does matter to them, because if let's say the history was to where everybody knew that God was a so-called black man, you know what I'm saying, then they would feel a certain type of way.
Different about those people that look like that.
Yeah. So man, stop with that bullshit. Like, oh, it don't matter. I don't see. Man, damn well if hey, Esau come out in the news like, Jesus Christ was a black. You know what I'm saying? Like people would be like, that's bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Bro, these people have problems when they do a movie, you know, and Little Mermaid. They made the Little Mermaid that ain't even real, black,
Go
and
make up
these
for-
people had a conniption, man. When they did, what was it on
video
the Batman?
game.
Was it Batman when they made
they
the
said all of
yeah,
them,
Gordon.
They said all of
Mr.
the guys.
Gordon, yeah.
Man, bro,
all
had
of them was, the Edomites were bad guys, and they said all the Jakes were good guys. All the black people were good guys.
had conniptions, man.
That's what I'm saying.
So they lying their ass off like the brother said going into, man. They care, man.
Bro, a video game with Jax on Mortal
Oh,
Kombat.
Jax, yes.
You
They
know,
was
when you win the
tripping on
game,
that
they didn't say
story.
nothing about nobody else winning the game, but what he saw he did,
Right.
he basically did caused slavery, I think, not to happen or something. And they was upset about that. They were like, we're supposed to keep them in captivity. What
Right.
are you talking about? They're a video game.
Right.
That show you the hate for the hate they have for you.
Right.
Man.
And the Lord showing his hate he have towards they punk ass.
That's right.
That's why we out here now. Fuck them.
Right.
Shit.
Hey, real another quick point, man. Like it says, he's opposing and exalting himself, man. Like the
Yep.
Quran brought, just quoted Job 9:24 about covering up the faces of the judges, man. Okay, because Esau, look at what America pushes forth. This is supposed to be a so-called country that was founded on Bible principles, but look how it was founded, man. It tells you in Habakkuk, man, woe to him that built a town out blood, man.
Right.
Okay, and woe means destruction, man. Okay, we know America. You know, it was founded off wickedness, man. Rape, robbery, and murder, man. Okay? Look at the laws that he's pushing forth now with this alphabet gang shit, man. Okay? I thought this place was supposed to be a representation of God.
Right.
You know? I thought this place was supposed to follow the Lord, man.
Right.
Right.
See, but look what they're pushing forth, man. He's opposing himself. He's opposing himself, man. He's against everything that the Lord stands for. That's why it says in Revelation, he's blaspheming the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, or the name, okay, the tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven, man. It's like the Quran said, he'll tell you that the angels are white, everybody white, you know. Like Muhammad Ali said that one time. He asked his mom when he was younger, why is everything white good? You know,
Yeah.
white, you know, black male, that's something bad.
Right.
The white cake is the angel cake.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The devil
food cake is
it's chocolate cake, man. You see? But this, hey, it's a psychological thing,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You got to understand who you're dealing with, man. You see? And that image that Esau pushes forth of Jesus Christ being the Son of the Heavenly Father, the so-called white man, that has an effect on people, man. That has an effect, and this been pushed on our people for hundreds of years, man. That's why our people have that Stockholm syndrome towards the so-called white man. They'll forgive this goddamn devil for anything, man.
Right.
But when it comes to a person that looks like them, they'll be ready to shoot them down, man. They want revenge. You see? The Heavenly Father, hey, man. That's why it says in Ecclesiastes, man, the Heavenly Father requires that which is past, man.
Right.
This nigga ain't getting away with nothing, man.
And all these things stem back to that social construct, man. You know what I'm saying? Black and white, which neither color exists in people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got red and brown, man. Not black and white, but again, like the Quran went into, those things have an effect. You know what I'm saying? And when you say white, you know, that's likened unto cleanliness, purity.
Yeah.
When you go into black, those terms, it's the total opposite. Dark, you know, darkness, wickedness, evil, you know, dirty, nasty, you know, just the total opposite, man. You know what I'm saying? So when those labels got placed on the people, that's how this nigga, like the scriptures say, that Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light, man.
Yep.
That's why nobody ever looked at this nigga. They looked at him as, oh, he's white. These are God's people. They're pure, they're clean. They won't hurt anyone. They won't touch a fly. And when this nigga killing everything on the planet, man, in droves and in large numbers, you know,
Hey, just-
genocide, you know.
Yeah, that fucking movie, Don't Be a Menace, when they went into the store, man. That's a perfect example. Moab watching Jake the whole time. He saw robbing their ass blind, man.
Exactly.
Killed him too.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, you dropped something. Yeah. Nigga had a bag and everything in his fucking hand, man.
Man, bro. And those type of movies prove it.
Yeah, man.
Prove exactly that, man. You know what I'm saying? That social construct, man, that was some, man, that nigga did his thing, man. You know, this nigga is a demon, man.
He put a number on the people.
He did
boy.
a number on the people, bro.
Teach about casting the door. What is it?
Right.
Casting
Those
the
cover
cover.
casts?
Hell yeah.
Isaiah 20,
The 62, I think, 61. The cast covering the people.
25 and 7.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it's another
Isaiah.
one? Oh,
Yeah.
count.
That's like
This one is Isaiah.
the mama on
should be
Good
Isaiah.
Times, you know.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
painted that
Yeah.
picture. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't care. This is the Jesus I know.
Right.
And this is that.
You know, Ghost Doctor the people.
Hey, it was
Oh,
white
it's a
man,
60s. Yeah.
Cesare Borgia. You know, she said that's the one I know. So he brought out the scripture. Like in that time, in like going to the 60s and 70s, they would do those different. They would make that as comedy. You know, they did that with Fred Sample. Talking about he was, you know, in this TV show, talking about he was I can't think of her name. Esther said, "Well, if I know my Bible, your forefather was basically a Jew, or a small."
I remember that.
Yeah, and he up there like having a heart attack. But see, now they can't go and bring out these type of jokes and try to make it seem like it's funny.
Right.
Because now Jake knows that hey, it's truth to it.
They call it council culture now.
Yep.
The council
Yeah,
shit.
Yep.
Yep. Huh. Yeah. I ain't got the point yet. Back in 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 7, it says, "For the mystery of iniquity already worked.
Got something.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way."
Hey, and that's your how about Shem Yahushua, man. The Lord is allowing this nigga, man, to do what he's doing, man. Okay? 'Cause like I said, until now he's in the time of revealing, man. Okay? To that man of sin be revealed, we in that time, man, because the Lord had allowed him, like brothers are going into, for a long time. Esau had the power to deceive. He had that left hand magic to deceive the people, to where every word that came out this nigga mouth, everybody believed. 9/11 was a perfect example. You know, this nigga had that, and that was the last good, you know, really deception that nigga really was able to bring forth to have everybody believe. Ever since then, his power have been going down, man.
That shit's
See,
fading
you don't have
away.
it.
The
Yeah,
damn fucking what they that spell is fading away.
Yeah, he doesn't have that same power as he used to, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because another reason, because these phones, man. You know, information, the internet. You know, that Rothschild, I think he said himself, man, that was the worst thing they created, man. But really, it was the Lord put the spirit on them to do that, man, to bring forth the internet, man. You see?
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his
It
mouth."
says, and then shall that wicked be revealed,
Right.
man. Okay? Because the scriptures tell you in Malachi 1 and 4 that Esau, Edom is the wicked, man. Okay? We know our people, we know it's wicked people in the world. We know our people are wicked. But the wicked that this is talking about is going into a nation, man.
Right.
Okay? The biblical Edomites, man. Okay?
Right.
And it's clear to see by this nigga history that this nigga is the wicked.
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah, I was going to just add to that because, you know, you'll have, especially Jake, because they love to defend Esau because of Stockholm Syndrome. Well, there's wicked in all nations. But when you deal with words like "thee" and "that,"
Right.
it's specific.
Yeah.
It's talking about something specific. So you can't go to all in every nation there's wicked. The wicked and that wicked is something specific. So he's talking about specifically the nation of Esau, Edom, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't. This shit baffles me, but people don't look at this man as though he's wicked. I mean, how you cannot see the white man as a fucking devil, man?
Exactly.
Like, y'all think this motherfucker an angel and shit?
Lord, man.
Man, yeah, that show you how powerful the Lord is, bro.
Right.
Got him blinded, bro. So it's clear as day to us, man. It's
exactly.
clear as day, bro.
That's it. Bro, you look at even the nation of Israel and these other nations. What nation that's walking upon, especially here in America, all these other heathen nations? What nation has Esau not came and raped, robbed, murdered, conquered? You know what I'm saying, or did something to basically rough you up? You know, look at over there, like you say with the Iraq. What did he do over there? He came, basically lied, said he got weapons of mass destruction, came and destroyed them. And what did he do? He put an embassy up. Now you got these people now saying they was in a better off state, you know, under Saddam. You know, Afghanistan. They went over there, basically took all their natural resources, took all their opium. That's why you got the opioid epidemic over here. And then what do you do? So we leave over there, they rejoice. They said we can get our everything back in order. The women started going off. Everybody wanted to follow the Western way.
Right.
So everywhere Esau go, like you say, confusion, death, hell, all this shit follows with him coming to try to say he's taking aid to help you out or what have you.
And the Apostle Paul said he's the harbinger of death.
Yes, sir.
death follows this man everywhere he fucking go.
Sure.
And what's that one? It's one movie. It's a big ass giant dude. Damn, man. And he was coming. It's like every time. But I forget the name of it. I forget the name of that movie, bro. But everywhere he went, man, shit was just dying and shit.
Yeah.
It was a tall, giant, metal-looking motherfucker. Y'all remember that? I forget the name of this movie. Huh?
Is it an older movie?
No. It was about a few years back, some years back. I forget the name of it. My man played in it. The picture told Edith Mike. He played John Wick. What's his name? Keanu Reeves played it.
You talking about the day that the Earth stood still?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's the name of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. You got it.
Con. And it said, and it goes into that spirit, that consuming with the spirit of his mouth is going into this very thing you seeing right here, man. You know, the servants, man, the prophets. You know, beginning to start with Apostle Tahar on down, those great men before him, before them, the apostles that we have now, on down to now. This knowledge coming to us and those that are learning through us, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is being consumed. Yep. He being pointed out. You know, it kind of reminds me of that scene like in The Simpsons when Homer be starting to slide back in the bush. No, we grabbing that nigga and putting him back out the bush and said, no, this nigga right here, man, before he get a chance to, you know, because he set forth darkness, man. They're the children of the dark, the children of the night. What's done in the dark? Evil, wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if when you turn the light on, you know what I'm saying? That's like roaches. They start trying to scatter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they've been consumed with the spirit of the mouth, which is the prophets, man.
That's right.
So continuing on, it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. It's going into the chariots when Yahushua returns, man. So here's the point. It says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan.
Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan, man. Like, can you wear that word working real quick, bro? Yes, sir. See? So basically, it's going to be a man of sin. You got to remember. When you read in this chapter, it's describing a man, okay, and his characteristic and what he will be pushing forth, man. Okay, yep. Wickedness. You see, It says who's coming will be after the workings of Satan, man. Okay.
And the word is G1753, and it's energia. Yep. And it says, outline of biblical usage, working, efficiency, in the New Testament used only of a superhuman power, whether of the Most High or of the devil. Hold on, right? We at operation.
It says operation, man.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Energia.
The Strong's definition. It says operation, strong, working, efficiency.
Yep. So his operation and what he stands for, man. Okay, energia, his energy will be after the workings of Satan, man. Okay.
He operates after the workings of Satan. Yeah.
That's right. You know, you can finish that out. The last one out. A little bit of.
It says, and I just said read again. 2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
With all power, man. With signs and lying wonders, man. You see? What is you got that word lying? Yep. Because these miracles that we was reading about, he was gonna have powers to do, man. Because you gotta remember, the Lord blessed Esau too, man. You know? Right. The scriptures say he will be wiser than Daniel, man. The scriptures talk about Babylon and her sorceries, man. You know? Showing that this place is gonna have power, man. Okay? Not only just the military, man, but he gonna have power to deceive, okay? Through his technology, man. He's gonna that's what's gonna deceive a lot of people that it's talking about in Revelation 13, man. Okay? Because these people gonna see this technology that he's gonna bring forth, and they're gonna see it as salvation. You see, he's getting ready to push that message forth. Like, look, I can be your salvation. You don't have to wait on God. Okay, you don't have to die. You don't. I can keep you here. When the scriptures tell you that in the book of Ecclesiastes that no man have the power to retain the spirit. You see, showing you that this nigga's lying. Right. Nigga, you can't keep the spirit here, nigga. Right. You know. So we're at it, bro.
God, this is that word lying is G5579, and it's pseudos, man. Wow. Yeah, it says to lie, a lie, conscious and intentional falsehood.
Falsehood, man. Okay, because he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna bring forth this technology to where he's gonna have people who are crippled. He gonna give them the ability to walk. People who blind, he already doing it now with making people hear who are deaf and blind. People who blind now, they can see through this technology, man. it's gonna get to the point to where it's gonna be like, damn, but it's not gonna be true. It's not gonna be a true miracle, man. It's not gonna be true power, man.
Right.
Because Esau gonna have them walking, but they gonna be all fucked up. They still gonna be fucked up.
Right.
They ain't gonna be normal and walking like us, man.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Only the Lord on the right hand side, okay, is gonna have the power to do that, man.
Right.
The Lord is gonna give power unto his man to do miracles, man. Just like during the time of ancient Egypt, man, when those magicians came up and fought against Aaron and Moses, man. Okay? Showing you that even back then they had power on the left hand side too back then, man.
Yep.
Okay, who was the modern day Pharaoh? It tells you in the book of Romans chapter 9 that Esau is, man. Because right before it talks about Pharaoh, it talks about who? It talks about Jacob and Esau.
Yep.
Okay?
That's why the scripture say, "O daughter of the Chaldeans, who ought to be destroyed." You know, because what is that? When you go into like those ancient times, those Chaldeans were sorcerers. All right, those were sorcerers. And then when that and you got to think they had an influence over the Roman Empire. You go into the history when they basically when the Persians came in on the Babylonians, they had those sorcerers, those Chaldeans, to go up into those mountains, like in the Asiatic area. Now you got to think when you're going through time and you get into time of who's that first king in Greece? First Caesar.
What?
Julius Caesar.
Julius, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Julius Caesar was that general. And you got to think, he was fighting all the way through there. So when he came up there, them Chaldeans, those Chaldeans was up in the Asiatic area where he was basically had his campaign and his battles. And he basically got that influence was some of the influence that came off of Rome. You know, well, that Rome received. That's why you have some of the different idols and different things. They just changed the name, but all of it came from what? From that Babylonian influence.
And if I can add too real quick, dealing with that word pseudos, going into those falsehoods, you know, dealing with this dude's science, man. You know what I'm saying? There's such thing as a pseudoscience.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which is false science, man. You know what I'm saying? Which all these people believe in this false science, man. So I want to bring this out real quick because the book of Timothy goes into that. This is 1 Timothy 6 and verse 20. It says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust," which is this knowledge, this truth, man. It says, "avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so called," because it's pseudo.
Yep.
It's falsehood. It's not real, man. And the scriptures are telling us that. So we don't believe in this dude's science, man. You know, but 2/3 of Jake, they all into it, man. I ain't gonna question the inoculation or what the infusion. I ain't gonna look up no ingredients of the infusion. I'm just gonna stick out my arm and take the infusion.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Pseudoscience.
Right.
And she probably gone.
Yeah.
She probably out of here, man.
Probably a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Damn, they're about to die.
Yeah,
Little when the
close to it.
I tried to pull her up. I couldn't
find her?
where she at now.
I got a little bit more on the definition, bro.
Okay.
It says, back in that definition of pseudo, all right, it says, in a broad sense, whatever is not what it seems to be.
Right.
It says, of perverse, deceitful precepts, man. Okay, so basically, like it says, whatever is not whatever is not what it seems to be, man.
Yep.
So it's truly not miracle. It's truly not going to be a miracle, man.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Hey, man. Matter of fact, jump back to this Revelation. Brother ain't got nothing, man. No. Cause like I said, man, we getting ready to see, you know, Esau's true power, man. Cause these phones this shit, man. This is years behind of what Esau truly has, man. I think what they say about 10 to 20 years behind. You know, the technology that Esau truly has, these iPhone 14, I got a new phone. The PlayStation 5, nigga, that shit is old technology, man.
Right.
It's new to us, man. You know?
If you look at the examples of the tech that Esau, well, I think it's more than 20, 30 years, but because if you look at the SR13, I don't know, the Blackbird, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Blackbird.
Yeah, that shit was created in the 40s, I believe, because it was used during the Second World War. You know what I'm saying? But just I mean, I might be wrong. It might be the Vietnam War, but either way, Esau had to take, you know, decades. Is it decades? Like 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, decades to even come up with designing that thing, man, to where it's you know, it works good. And guess what? Esau still uses that same thing to this day.
Right.
You know, so just imagine the things that Esau has been working in, you know, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
And like these fucking electrical vehicles ain't nothing new, bro. That shit was back in the fucking 30s and 20s. And I was like,
Exactly.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
Had this shit back then, man.
Yeah.
But he just want to capitalize and corner the market on every goddamn thing, man.
What you get and what you see
What
happening on the planet Earth, man. You seeing your end. You seeing the devil getting ready to besiege you, man. You go into that word real quick, bro. I mean, we can get back to the Revelations. When you go into that word besiege, man, real quick, bro.
Yep.
I had it. My phone be going.
This man is the devil, man, that the Bible speaks of, man. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to wake up to that fact, man. This man is not your friend, nor these heathen nations, man.
That's right.
So, like I was going into what you see taking place right now on the planet Earth, man, is this man is getting ready to, like the scriptures say, Revelation 12:12, the devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath.
Right.
Okay, this that word besiege in the Google definition. It says to crowd around oppressively, to surround and harass. It says to encircle, to hem in. All right, it says, and going to the definition of hem in, it says surround or restrict the space or movement of someone or something. Because
Wow.
right now you have Esau in the talks of what? These 15-minute cities? Damn.
Yep.
oh,
That's a fucking devil, man.
Yep.
Salakia, man.
Salakia.
So like we was going into, that word besiege basically means to encircle or Salakia. It says to crowd around oppressively. And what you have now, Esau is in the talk of these 15-minute cities. You have these different train derailments, okay? Back to back to back. This was orchestrated, man. This was planned out, man. Why? Because Esau is making it to where he's going to push everybody into one populated area. That way, he can keep a watch on every damn body, man.
Right.
Okay. With these different train derailments and these chemicals being spilled in the water, you have people complaining about the water. Their animals are dying. Well, it's gonna get to a point where Esau is gonna bring the government in and basically tell them, hey man, this place is unlivable. You need to go to the nearest major city.
Yep.
He's gonna push everybody in. That way, what? He can have total control, man. And everything is gonna be 15 minutes away, okay, from you, wherever you are in the city. Everything from the grocery store to the hospital, anything is gonna be 15 minutes away. And if you go past that 15 minutes, your ass is grass unless you got a what they call
You
it,
have a scan.
basically like a pass, man.
Yeah.
You see?
it's
You
like,
know?
it's like, if I could make a correction, so the SR-71 is what was called the Blackbird, was in the 1960s. It first flight was in 1960s. You know, so you know, even before that, it took time for them to even develop it, right? But even when it was retired in 1999, Esau had already the heavy stealth bomber up his sleeve, man.
Yep.
You know, and even that, you know, before it had its first flight, it takes years, man, for Esau to be able to develop it to where it works good, you know. So you know, just imagine that, you know, that you know they were calling the SR-71 old technology, you know. So just
Tell them what he
imagine
got
that.
now.
Yeah, man. All that shit we be seeing in movies. Like, damn,
Oh, yeah.
all that time. Bro, that's what Esau be having that shit, bro.
Right.
Esau ain't, man, that shit
What
ain't,
was the
a
idea,
lot
bro?
of that shit ain't fiction, man.
No.
That shit for real. Esau putting that shit in movies, man. That's a part of his sorcery, man. He boasts of his heart's desires, man.
Yep.
You know? Esau got that fucking camel, that predator shit. Esau got some shit, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Esau
he
got
got-
that shit. He can make a motherfucker like they blending into the environment.
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Yep.
That's him prophesying.
Yeah.
You know, he bring it out in the movie, but he know he already got it. So when it do come about, like the Minority Report, he had what? The MOT to the V already. And he said, you know, that was when was the Minority Report? Like in 1999 or something?
That's a while back.
But yet, here it is now that he's better come forward with that. What is that? We just
Smart
read?
cities.
Smart cities.
That's basically what that was, a smart city. You see? Everywhere Tom Cruise went, every store, that motherfucker popping up. Hey, Mr. Such and Such. It knew who he was immediately,
Yep.
man. Why? Because he was tagged. And that's what Esau wants to do, man. Like the brother said, that's a part of his false prophecies, man. That he likes to bring to pass, man. Okay? He want to link you onto his cloud, man. So where your ass ain't gonna have no control. We see, bro. This is happening right now, man.
No
You
privacy,
see?
no nothing.
You know? And this technology, these people are gonna be, hey, they already ready for the taking, man.
Yep.
All Esau, it's gonna take something to cut that food and that water off, and these niggas gonna stick their head. I'ma just stick out and take the infusion. You niggas gonna stick out your arm out and take the chip, man.
Gonna take that goddamn Capri Sun.
Revelations 13, back in 14, start the top again. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of miracles, of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing right now, that image being made via his policies that he's bringing to pass to do away with certain rights, to bring forth certain agendas. And it's not only here in America, man, it's all throughout the earth, man. Why? Because Esau controls the rest of these nations, man. He sits upon that beast, man. You see, he has power to put sanction on these different nations, man. Like, stop fucking with them. They ain't trying to get in line, stop fucking with them. You see? Why? Because a part of his power too is that dollar, man. You see? Which he's gonna get ready to crash to bring forth this new system that if you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, we got time to get to it, bro. That it talks about, man. Right. That MOTB, man. All right, keep going, bro.
It says, verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
And how he had power to give life unto the image, man, through them policies, man, through these different laws that he's passing, man. Okay, it tells you that in, what is it, Daniel 8:25, man. Yeah, real quick, man. This is not the first. This is going into the end of this one world government, man. This new world order, man. It's not the scriptures out, bro. The new world order is nothing new, man. The brother brought it out early, man. History merely repeats itself, man. You see, there is nothing new under the sun, man. The heathen always tried to get that one world order, man. Nimrod, okay.
Started. Yep, that's right.
You know. Even during the time of Daniel, man, you know what I'm saying? Nebuchadnezzar, everybody bowed unto the image, man. Right. Everybody got to bow. Then during the time of the Greeks, man. Now who are the Greeks? The Edomites, man. You see? Antiochus Epiphanes, man. Was the rest? That's what it's talking about in Daniel's 8:25, man. You see? But that's the Edomite nation, man. You see?
Like the dude on Training Day when the old boy told Denzel, he was like, "You been playing this all day." He's like, all day. I've been playing this all week. He's been playing this for years and years.
That's why you can go
centuries,
back.
Really.
Yeah. That's why you can go back and you can see all these different presidents talking about the NWO, man. Like the brother said, you've been playing this all week. You know?
George Bush Sr. said it on live TV when he was in office.
That nigga said confident. Yes, confident. You know?
Yeah, very confident.
He will.
He will, exactly.
Very pompous people, man.
Yeah, yes.
You got certain plans like a bridge. Whoever started, they may not be living because Esau know they gonna,
they understand
reincarnation. Right. They know when they start this plan, they may not make it to the end of that bridge, because it may take years to build a bridge. So, but they know they started, but they want to inherit that what they're gonna finish, what they plan to finish.
Now, this is Daniel chapter 8 and verse 25. And it reads, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
And that's what we're seeing, man. Why? Because in his hand. Because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked.
Yep.
Power. Yep, that power, man. Okay? The Lord allowing this nigga to do this shit, man. You see? Through these policies, man. Yep. And why Esau had these different shit on news to get everybody's attention looking one way. While he's sliding policies across there, where he's taking away your rights. Why you looking at some bullshit, man?
Where there's smoke, there's
these
fire.
Different scandals, you know what I'm saying? Esau used these celebrities, man, because he know these people love these celebrities. Like that nigga with the gun that held up the gun. I'm sure that nigga, what's that nigga name, bro? That basketball player,
Joe Morant.
Yeah, man. I'm sure the nigga that Esau that slid something across the table, man. While everybody's looking at this goddamn basketball player, you know. Oh, that was it on that?
Well, no, it's a little more. And when you go into that word craft, it goes into treachery and deceit, man. Yep. He gonna cause treachery and deceit to prosper. Because it's in the power of his hand to do so, man. Because the earth has been given into his power, man, to his hand. Right. It says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
Woo! And by peace shall destroy many, man. He gonna magnify himself in his heart, man. he gonna get proud, like the elder said, man.
Yeah,
Proud. That's a part of that nigga characteristics, man.
Yeah.
That's how you can pinpoint who this nigga is, man.
Right. Not
you know?
Japheth, man.
Exactly. You know. Come on, bro.
You got it right.
And then the
We
scripture
got
don't
this
say
time.
Japheth gonna rule the whole earth, bro.
Right.
Have dominion over the whole earth, bro.
Right.
That was only given unto two nations of people, man.
Exactly.
The Edomites and the Israelites, man.
That's it.
You see?
It says, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
Yep. So read that last part of the other one, bro. It says something.
You look proud.
You know, that goes into Job the 20th chapter.
Do peace, yeah. Do peace.
God, it says, he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
Man, and by peace shall destroy many. Can we get that in Maccabees? It's chapter 1, bro. But it talks about Antiochus basically sent basically one of his officers out, man. Real quick, bro. Because that's how this devil does, man. The scripture talk about in the book of Psalms, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, man. Anytime this devil comes to you with, I care for you, it's a hidden agenda, man. It's an alternate, how you say that? It's an alternative. It's a
Alternative motive.
yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's always something. He has a hidden agenda behind it, man. You know, to bring forth what he really wants, man.
And that's what's going on that's what was going on with that juice, man. You know what I'm saying? He acting like he cares about Jake. You know, we want y'all to be first to get it. You know what I'm saying? To come out. You know, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They always at the forefront of something like that, but ain't never been, you know what I'm saying, put first for nothing else, man.
Time.
You know?
Sorry, 20 minutes. Matter of fact, just get this straight to it. Okay, yeah.
This is Maccabees 1:30, and it says
Matter of fact, that's cool. Let's jump back to this Revelation. Go to the Mark real quick.
Revelations 13, and back in 15, he says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Hey, and that's the time that we coming into, man. You had your boy Big Donald to the T, man, talking about bringing those different executions back, man.
Right.
The guillotine, hangings, you know. Now this is the part of prophecy. Why would they be bringing the guillotine back?
Right.
Right. Showing you these scriptures the truth. Look, you got it, bro.
Verse
That
16.
cause everybody who don't worship this shall be put to death. So everybody gonna be faced with that choice, man.
Right.
Either you won't follow the way of this current world, this new system that we setting up, or we gonna kill you, man. You see? That's exactly.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, it says so. Basically, everybody. Man. He's gonna force he's gonna give everybody a choice. Cause you gonna have to choose to worship him, man. You know. Just like during the time of Daniel, niggas would like to say that too, man. About what you talking about, it says in Romans 13 about the powers that be.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, we gotta follow this. We gotta follow the laws here. But it came up to a certain point, just like in the time of Daniel, to where you like, all right, you had to step out there like, all right, now, you know, which there was a worshiping that image that Nebuchadnezzar set up, man. Okay, and during this time, it's gonna be that MOTB, man. Right. You see?
It says,
and it's physical, man. It's physical, man. The Karagma, man. Look up that word Karagma. Okay.
and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the name or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, so you ain't gonna be able to basically do anything in this new society, man, unless you got that tag, man.
Right.
All right. And if you got that tag, you got the name.
Right.
If you got that tag, you got the number, man.
Right.
Okay. You gonna say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say real quick, and that technology's been out there, man. They got it. You got your dog. You know, they got it on there. You know.
Yeah.
It's some cities they require for your dog to have that.
In Texas.
Yeah, in Texas. By law, you need to have that thing on there. You know? Hey, but if they ever take it to the, your dog get lost, they take it to the vet. They scan it. It got all his information in there.
Yeah.
Got your name on there. You know. Got the medical records. You know.
That's why these banks are collapsing, man. It's all a trial run, bro.
That's right.
That's why these banks collapsing. They got the central, the CBDC, the central bank, digital currency, man. They moving, man. So this new system it's happening right before your eyes, believe it or not, man. And it's going right in tandem with the scriptures. For those who don't believe that it's June, ain't no CHIP. It's right here in front of your face, man. They collapsing this shit right in front of us, bro. This is happening. It's a mock run. I don't think it's gonna happen like real fast, but they doing a trial run to see how the people gonna react, man.
Right.
Yep.
And like Khan said, it's gonna be a choice, man. And you either gonna choose the Lord or you're gonna choose Esau. And that's why in the very next chapter, it goes into those that chose Esau is going to receive that brimstone and that mixture without fire, man.
And that's how you know you got the Karaka. Then you gonna know when you got it. Then your ass is on fire, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Niggas
Straight
act
up,
stupid, man.
Real talk.
That's right.
You in a trigonometry class, you can do math, but you can't comprehend the scriptures, man.
Right.
Fucking niggas, man.
It's like the elder said, man, Esau's moving, man.
Right.
Okay, but guess what? How about Shemel Shah moving too, man?
Right.
See? It's always a balance to it, man.
Right.
You know? So, hey, with that, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone and teaching rule well. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.